And you can still see everything, right?
I can still see everything, yeah.
All right, let's see how that works. I think it's gonna work. I'm excited about this. It took some troubleshooting, but yeah, I think we got it to work. Let's see. All right. Got my Divine Moon coffee.
It's a great day for it.
Exactly. All right, let's see if it follows all the way down. I don't think it did. Subject lost. There it goes. Cool. Okay, you can see me, right?
Yes, I can.
And you can hear me well?
I can hear you well.
Perfect. All right, let's get started. I'm gonna be using a strap today, and you can use a tie or a rope or one of your, whatever you have at home that can wrap around feet and arms. You do want it kind of long, so something like that. And then I do want to use a block today. So I think for people at home, if they don't have blocks, they could use thicker pillows, because that would still do the same thing, except it wouldn't be as hard, but at least you would still get some elevation. And then if you have a block, well then use your block. All right. So Lulu just taught a class here in the cloud space, and I was in my office working, and I heard the intention was all about being open to opportunities for the weekend and being excited about what the next few days are going to bring, but also staying grounded and present with the moment. So I like that optimism. So I think what we'll do with this practice is we'll work with opening up our heart. So we'll do some heart openers in our chest. And we'll do that in a restorative way. So let's get started in a comfortable seated position. Do you mind muting?
Oh, sure. Sorry.
That's okay. And I don't know, you may want to turn that off. Because that would be hard for me to meditate. I mean, we got the music, but I'm not sure what that was. All right. So just take a moment, notice your seated position, and you want to be crisscrossed or feet together. And we're just gonna settle into seated for just a few moments. Closing our eyes. And just observing how it feels to sit in this space. Breathing in through your nose. Let's go ahead and release out through our mouth. Finding a nice deep inhale in through your nose. And releasing out through your mouth. Again, breathing in through your nose. Exhaling through your mouth. And then finding an exhale that's going through the nose now, if that works. If you like it better to exhale through the mouth, you can do that as well. Sometimes that helps if you've been feeling bad, or if you have congestion. Exhaling through the mouth can create that heat in your body. So it's up to you how you want to breathe, but let's just focus on the duration of our inhale now. So as you breathe in, just count the inhale, see how far it is that it takes for you to bring that air into the body. And then count your exhale and see how far it takes to release the air out of your body. And find a rhythm with that. Try to even your inhale with your exhale. Observing if that inhale might be shorter than that exhale, and try to expand into your breath. And then taking your hands out to your sides as you breathe in, reaching all the way up. Taking an exhale as you bring it down to your heart center, those palms come together. Let's do that 3 more times. Breathe in as you reach up. Exhale, reach out to your sides and down to the ground. Inhale, lengthen and reach up. Palms together, and exhale to your heart. Breathe in, rise. Exhale, take it all the way down. Inhale, rise. And exhale, take it to your heart. Settle at your heart center. Again, just taking a moment, honoring our Friday intention, or whatever day it is. Honoring the intention of just being present. And with that awareness of the presence, finding opportunity to expand into the practice, expand into the moment. And we find that expansion in the most basic way with our breath. And then that expansion goes into the body, it goes into the mind, and reaches all the way out into the community. As you breathe in, let's go ahead and take those arms, reach back up. And as you exhale, we're gonna fold forward, reaching your palms forward, hinging at your hips, pressing into the mat. Letting your head release as you push your hands down to the ground. Noticing that expansion there into your rib cage as you breathe in. Notice that elongated inhale with that expanded exhale. And then walking your hands back towards your body, lifting your arms all the way up, breathing in. Sweeping your arms around towards your sides as you exhale, brushing the ground with your fingertips, pushing all the way up as you breathe in. Folding forward as you exhale. Breathing in, rising, taking it back up. And exhale, sweeping around and down. One more time, breathing in, rise up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up. Palms together, exhale to your heart. Pressing your thumbs into your heart center and lifting your chest to the sky. Breathe in. Keeping your hands there as you exhale, we're going to twist to the right. Noticing that upper body as it begins to get tight in that twist, and just create a little bit of space. Maybe release the twist a little bit and then breathe out and try to go a little bit deeper to that right side. Just going back and forth here as you exhale and you inhale. Just noticing how your body feels with that twist to the right. And then letting your hands come down as you bring that right hand behind you and left hand over your thigh there, that right thigh. And just look back at your right shoulder. Try to lengthen the top of your head to the ceiling. Stay gazing back. Finding that full expansion of breath. And then releasing, coming back to center, reaching arms up, big inhale, palms together, and then exhale, take it to your heart, pressing your thumbs into your chest there, big inhale there. Then we're going to take it over to the left side as you exhale. And same thing, not forcing the twist, exhaling into the twist and release it like a spring. Exhale as you begin to twist again, and inhale, release. And once you've done this a couple of times, getting your body used to that twist on the other side, let's take our arms down, left hand behind us. Right hand over your left thigh, and gaze back at your left shoulder. Good, we're going to come back to the center now. Breathing in, taking it all the way up. And as you exhale, bringing it back to your heart. Breathing in, reaching up again. And as you exhale, right hand's going to come down to your right side. And left arm comes over your ear. Noticing that sit bone on that left side. And just try to keep it pushed down as you bring that arm over. And same thing, maybe you create a little bit of a spring action as you just wake up that side body. Or maybe you hold in that static pose. Restorative yoga is different for everybody. Some people like a little bit of fluid movement, and others want to settle. Taking that left arm and just moving it around in circles. Maybe your circle's small, maybe your circle is big. And reverse it. All right, then let's go ahead and take it up and take it on over to the other side. Finding your way at moving, settling into the pose. Working with your inhale and your exhale. Noticing that right hip, try to keep it pressed down as you lean into the opposite direction. Finding your pose and breathing into that pose. Expanding. Check back into the count of the breath. See if you're still breathing at that count. And then when you're ready, creating your circles, noticing one arm might allow a bigger circle, the other one may not. No judgment, just work through it, breathe into it. Reverse that circle. All right, and then we come back. Deep breath in, taking the hands onto your thighs. Let's roll our shoulders. You're just gonna breathe in and pull the shoulders to the ears. Exhale, take them back and down. Breathe in, pull them up to the ears, and exhale back and down. And let's reverse, opposite direction. Take the shoulders forward, down, back and up. Then drop those shoulders down and away, and let's move our neck around. So we're just gonna start taking that left ear, left shoulder. Shifting the chin towards the chest. Right ear, right shoulder. And maybe taking the head back and flowing around into a circle. Then reverse. If the neck feels really crunchy and doesn't feel good doing the circles, you can take it left and right instead. Sometimes neck pain, C-spine issues, that circular motion doesn't feel that great, so you just can go left, right instead. You can also go forward and up, right? But again, you just kind of want to utilize the breath and the expansion and just kind of create your own awareness of what feels good and what doesn't feel good. So now we're going to grab our strap, and you're gonna grab, and this is shoulder width, right? Like I have it out in front of my shoulders, and I want to go a little wider than that. So it's like a V. And you're just gonna take a deep breath and grab that strap and lift into that V. But notice your shoulders and push the shoulders down and away from the ears. Then take another deep breath and lengthen the spine. And let's do a side body twist. A lateral body stretch. So you're just taking it over to the right. Just like we did before, except we're floating in the air. Breathe in, we'll come back center and take it to the other side. Breathing in, we'll come back center Exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good, now let's take it up, 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 up. Breathe in, open up your heart, pull it back. Open up wider in your arms, maybe go further back. Big inhale. Exhale, take it forward. Bring it down. And release the strap. Shake out your fingers. Shake, shake, shake. Shake out your shoulders. All right, so now let's go into a wide position. So we're just gonna take one leg out, the other leg out. Everybody's different on width. Some can be almost like a V with the leg, right? Or if you've got it, go a little wider. Everybody's different. So from here, just take your hands to your thighs and go for like a little leaning butt walk as you lean to one side and lean to the other side. And just bring your mind's eye to your feet and flex your feet. So you're activating through your toes as you go for your little walk there from right to left. Good, then from here, we're gonna reach that right arm out towards that right ankle. We're just gonna find another little lateral lean. So this is definitely a restorative moon themed practice. So we're gonna be doing a lot of these like left, right, lateral, side body stretches. Really common in a full moon flow. Because we are in a full moon. And the full moon in Gemini is a great way to connect with opportunity and expansion. It's also the last super full moon of the year. So it's time to really consider that wave of expansion in your life, wave of opportunity, and really hone in on what that is for you. Open up to it. So let's lift that left arm to the sky. Just look up at it. Maybe you take that left arm over your ear for even more of a stretch. Breathe into it. Breathing in as you come back up. Sliding that left arm over towards that left ankle. And notice that feeling as you go to that opposite side. Notice how you begin to settle in over there, breathing. You want to also notice your shoulder, right? The shoulder, right shoulder. And you want to be almost lining your body up over the leg to where your shoulder is opening and expanding to the ceiling. Then when you're ready, lift that arm, take it over, settling in as you breathe into the pose. take our hands and just give our knees a little love. Just kind of squeeze your kneecaps with your hands. Give them a little bit of a love squeeze, little baby massage. Come up to your quad, thigh. Just give yourself a little squeeze there. And then we're gonna just lengthen our spines. And we're gonna create a full moon circle with our chest. Exhaling forward, inhaling back. And reverse. Let's bring our feet in for bound angle. Feet are touching each other, your knees are wide. Take a deep breath, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward. Breathing in, coming back. Let's take the knees in. Give yourself a big hug right here. Just curl into a ball, pulling your head towards your knees. Just give yourself a little squeeze. All right, then from here, let's sweep those legs around. Let's come into all four position. And we're just gonna take it into some nice flowy cow cats and hip circles, working into our spine, working into our hips. So right now, just check out your foundation. Hands are right underneath your shoulders. You want to have your fingers spread nice and wide. And again, you want to have this alignment, right shoulder over that hand, just like that. The knees, they're hip distance apart. Look at them. Make sure you got some good space. Make sure it's right above your hip, right? And now we wag our tail. When we've got that square box position correct, we can really feel that benefit of the wagging of the tail and how it feels on the left hip and how it feels on the right hip. Just kind of noticing that. Then let's go ahead and take it to a cow cat, so long spine. You're just gonna take a deep breath in, tucking the chin in towards your chest, gazing at your belly button, pushing through your hands and your knees, and working into that cat pose. Then when you breathe out, you drop the belly to the ground. Bend your elbows a little bit, pull your chest to the ground, and look up, cow pose. Breathe in, take it back to the cat. Breathe out, flow into the cow. Breathe in, take it back to the cat. And exhale to the cow. Good. So now we're going to take it into what we call a puppy dog. And I want you, if you've got a pillow at home or a block, you want to take it where your chest is going to go. So you're going to point your chest, your heart on the block or the pillow. The trick with puppy dog is your hips stay above your knees. So you walk your hands to where your hips stay up. See, and now I'm projecting my chest onto the block or the pillow. Right, and so that's one version. You just want to look down. If you've got enough mobility, you can remove it. Bring your chest directly down to the ground. Then we're gonna take it forward. So you're just gonna push into your forearms and you're gonna start to bring your upper body forward and down. Now we're in a Sphinx. So your elbows are pushed into the mat, your fingers are down, your shoulders are pulled back. You're squeezing your glute here, lifting up your heart. You're pushing the toes down and squeezing your legs together, and you're just breathing. Good. Now from here, we're going to take the left hand out in front of us like this. And you're going to take your right arm and you're going to sweep it underneath your left arm. And you're going to start to roll onto your right shoulder. But you want to notice this left hip and try to keep it down as you get some pressure going into that right shoulder. Let your head relax and then slide your left knee up towards your arm. Then extend your left arm to the sky, letting that head release. Breathe right there. And then open up that left arm for reclined twist. Gazing towards that left shoulder. As you exhale, let's bring ourselves back onto our belly, flipping it back around, back to your Sphinx, forearms down, lift your chest, roll the shoulders back, squeeze your glutes, breathe in and out. Then from here, take right hand out in front of you, fingertips are tented. You're lifting your heart. Left arm's gonna go in, and you're gonna work at getting into that shoulder. Noticing before you do anything, just how that feels right there. Then begin to let your head release. Slide your right knee towards your left arm. Extend your right arm up, and breathe right there. begin to open up all the way, gaze back towards that hand. Try to keep the head released. We're gonna just roll on over. Hopefully you don't have a coffee cup like me. And then we'll go ahead and work ourselves back onto our mats. And we're gonna just hug the knees in, give ourselves a big old hug of love. Rolling around on our back, left and right. Taking your hands on top of your kneecaps and begin to do some circles with your knees around in space. You want to be exhaling as you pull the knees in towards your chest. Let's reverse the circle. And then from here, let your feet go flat, knees bent. And let's take that block. One of my favorites. So we're gonna take the block and we're gonna slide it underneath our bum, or up above the cheeks, like at the sacrum, low back area. Everybody's a little different though. So just slide it, come down on it, see how you feel. If you wanna move it further back by your bum, you can, but we're gonna be moving, so you definitely want it to be at the base of your back in the sacrum area. So you'll know, because when you start to lift up your legs, it's not going to feel great. If it's in the right spot, when you lift up, it feels like, boop, you're in the right spot. It feels supported. So find your support with that block or pillow. And we're just going to take a second here, settling into it by bringing our feet together and our knees wide. Trying to let our hips open up. Palms facing up. Breath expanding and flowing. And then breathing in, walking your feet further apart and bringing your knees towards each other for an internal rotation. And just kind of go for a little sway, left, right. And then pull both knees together. And then from there, let's pull both knees in again. And we're gonna do like we did before, hands on the knees. And let's move those knees around in circles, massaging the back into the block. And reverse. Then lift the legs up, hands at your sides, point your toes, flex your feet. Point your toes, flex your feet. Little legs up the wall action here. Then taking your feet down, pressing into your feet, lifting up, releasing the block, coming down onto your back, swaying your knees from left to right. And then coming into a relaxed position, taking about 5 minutes here to relax your body, settling into the exhale and the process of letting go. Training the body to release on the exhale, starting with your base, exhaling into your heels and your toes, releasing into your shins, your knees and your thighs. Exhaling into your hips, your whole spine. Relax your shoulders, elbows, palms of the hands, and fingers. Unclench your jaw, relax your cheeks, and release your eyelids. Find your way at noticing your breath, noticing the belly rise and fall on the exhale. Following the flow of letting go. Taking your time as you subtly begin to wake up the body. Notice your movement. Find your way at stretching your body awake. Bringing those knees into your chest one more time. Big hug of love. Rocking over to one side. Scanning your body there, just notice how you feel. Slowly pressing into an upright seated pose where we begin our practice. Closing the eyes, Pressing into those thighs, lengthening your spine as tall as you can get, reaching the arms up, palms together, and exhaling to your heart center. Let's take 3 deep breaths. Closing with a restorative Om from home. Big inhale. This light within me honors and bows to the light within you. Thank you for practicing with me today. May you go with grace. Expand into the opportunity of the full moon in Gemini and reach for the stars. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you.
Thank you. Hope you feel better.
Thank you.
Ugh.
Hope you have a good weekend.
Yeah, same.